Okay, so what do we do at OWNI? Let's take an example of a very popular issue in the United States. Have you ever heard of hydraulic fracking?
What it's doing is searching for a problem that does not exist.
Whoa, Jesus.
So what happened to this guy, to the tap water of this guy? Well, you can cover this very complicated issue like that with a bunch of text or like that. At OWNI, we created this beautiful HTML5 data visualization. So with all this really visual language, we managed to explain this topic of hydraulic fracking, how natural gas is actually extracted from 10,000 feet, and how then it's extracted, and all the problems that this brings to the environment because of the leaks that can then go into the groundwater with all this gas. And well, at the end of the visualization, you get, of course, a bunch of links to different content, also to dig into it. So that's one example, and of course we're going to bring all this to the iPad. Another example of a cool visualization is about another very hot problem right now, immigration in the Mediterranean Sea. So we have all this data about all the casualties, actually almost 15,000 in the latest years that are happening to the Mediterranean Sea. So you can, of course, enlarge this area, can come back, can click on any country. Let's click on mine, actually, Italy, and that's where there are a bunch of problems. You can read the stories of the immigrants that died, who died, and so on. So let's also have a look at another more funny example, even if it's also another issue, the one of the subsidies that the French government gives to news organizations every year. Actually, every year the French government gives 30 million euros to those organizations. So what we did is that we broke the story of how much money every single news organization got from the government, because it was not public, and we shared that with all those data with our community. But what we did is also that we gamified all that. So we transformed this into a news game. So let's take this question. Let's say it's true. Oh, I got it. And this one, maybe it's also true. No, this time I didn't. And of course you can share it and so on. Let's take a last example, one of digital comics. Another way to really augment your news user experience. So we created this very cool navigation bar, and when you stop, actually you get the comment, the comics actually. So that's it. That's all we can do today at OWNI on the web, bringing all this to the iPad very soon. Bye bye.